Hi guys, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Siobhán.
And we're Brood Awakening.
We nailed that on the first
Okay.
go. I'm so proud of us. All right, so if you can't tell, it's Christmas time. We have a little touch of Christmas here. And this is our Christmas podcast episode. So we're going to talk about all things Shadow related to Christmas and our favorite memories and just a trip down memory lane.
Tea related, I think. Yeah, mostly just tea related and obviously about us.
Because we like to talk about
us. Okay, so we're going to talk about Christmas memories.
Memory lane.
Trip down memory lane.
Like Christmas lane.
So... for me, okay, so growing up, obviously, my mom would go to Chado. It would be like Christmas Eve. She's working her ass off. Was that okay if I say that?
Listen, you said the S word on our previous podcast, and our editor, Alana, left it in.
So, my mom would be working her ass off on Christmas Eve, and she would always, we would never make cookies. We never, ever baked cookies for Santa. We would always give him scones. Chado scones and cream. And I had it in my head like we were the favorite of Santa's houses to go to because it was something different, right? Chado cream is delicious, my favorite thing in the world. Like I could just eat that straight.
Yeah. It's easy to do.
Easy to do. And obviously our blueberry scones are to die for. And she would always bring them home with her from Chado, and we would leave them out, and sure enough, every morning they'd be gone because Santa would eat all of it. Crazy. It's funny, though, how the thank you note from Santa always looked like my mom's handwriting.
So, when Santa visited our stop, Santa didn't get cookies either, actually. So, there's something similar. He got walnut fudge.
Walnut? That's sweet.
Yeah, homemade walnut fudge that our mom would make with a big ice cold glass of milk. And of course the reindeers were left carrots. Because you can't forget about the reindeers. They do a lot of the hard work that night.
I want to say that the reindeer love the Chado cream too.
Oh, I bet. Because guess what? So Alana's dog Junie, every time we make fresh cream, she gets a little spoon. Because we don't put sugar in it. It's just like pure vanilla extract. She gets a little spoon and she goes wild for it. So I can only imagine that the reindeers would go wild for some fresh cream.
Bianca basically gave them like a reindeer pup cup.
Yeah,
that's cute.
Oh my God, a reindeer
we
pup
gave
cup.
them pup cups. Oh,
that's adorable.
That's cute. Oh my God. Okay, so fun little anecdote. So Thanksgiving just passed, and we went to Hershey Park, and I saw real reindeer. Like reindeer.
Did one have a red nose?
No, they didn't. But I asked them why, and they said that Santa only turns his nose on Christmas Day. And
stop.
Where's the switch?
Yeah, because
he uses Christmas magic. It's not an on and off switch. It's like
imagine Santa's just like, okay, Rudolph, time to turn you on.
Oh no, I think this is something about Mrs. Claus does it right before Santa takes off.
It would be Mrs. Claus, because I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's be real here. Mrs. Claus has a lot to do with the magic of Christmas. She's a woman, of course she does.
She's the behind the scenes.
Yeah, she's the unsung hero.
Okay, so that's my Christmas time Chado related memory. I think also, growing up, my birthday is on the 29th, so I loved going to Chado and having my birthday tea parties there. I still love doing that. So I think those are, my favorite memories. Chado is, always having a scone for Santa and doing my birthdays at Chado.
You're never too old for an afternoon tea birthday, though. And I don't
what?
care. I said you're never too old for an afternoon tea birthday.
No.
Whether you're, 5 or 100... it's something for everybody.
Yeah, it really is. I think the last one I did was a while ago. It was 5 years ago.
It was pre-COVID times.
Pre-COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2019 I did my 25th birthday. Not to say how old I am, but...
Your 25th?
She's still 25. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So.
25 forever.
And, yes. So, anyway, that is my Chado Christmas memories.
Well, I don't have Chado Christmas memories.
Yeah, but
I have tea-related Christmas memories.
Okay, tell us.
So I think we briefly touched on this in our first episode. Growing up, my mom always used to throw a Christmas afternoon tea for all of our friends.
Mm-hmm.
It started off, though, when we were really young. She would do, like, a St. Patrick's Day tea. She did a Valentine's Day tea. She would do a Christmas tea. Like, it was all, you know, kind of like the cutesy little holidays and stuff.
That's cute.
And then, of course, you know, as we got older, it's harder to, like, get a lot of people in one place and, like, a lot. So we just narrowed it down to just Christmas. And that was, like, the big one. I think because Christmas is magical. Christmas is the one holiday where people want to do something with friends and stuff or family. So she did that. And then I'm trying to remember when I took over. I would help with the Christmas tea during high school, but she was still the one who was doing the brunt of the work. But yeah, so I think my early 20s I took it over. And that was always my favorite. You just, like, sit around with friends and you have all the little finger sandwiches and our mom, like, her scones and, you know, we'd get, like, little pastries and stuff, like little petit fours or whatever. And you just, like, sit around and chat and get festive, and there's the Christmas tree and lights, and
That's cute.
I don't know, it's just, like, it's something very, like, warm and cozy, I think, for the holidays.
Yeah, I think that, especially at your guys' house, like last year when you did the Christmas tea, I was finally invited after 5 years of freaking working together. It took forever to get her to throw this again.
Well, COVID.
Whatever.
And then I got married.
COVID was years ago. It's over. Stop using it as an excuse. And then she got married, and then there was still 2 years in between that she didn't do it. So, just saying. Okay, the math ain't mathin' for me. But finally, last year, she threw a Christmas tea, and I got to see the Nasby household completely done up for Christmas, and it was a winter wonderland.
Yeah.
Okay, they have this, like, 20-foot tall tree. It was probably, what, like 9 feet?
Yeah, 9 feet. Because they have,
so
like, so our parents have, like, cathedral ceiling in the living room. So we've always had really tall trees. Like, one year we had a 12-foot tree. Like, we
That's
actually,
awesome.
so we used to go and get real trees.
Yeah.
And one year, I don't know what, it must not have been Mom's idea. I don't think it was. I think this was Dad's idea, and I think Alana and I may have, like, supported him in it, because we're like, Dad, we have the room. Let's do a 12-foot tree. And we did a 12-foot tree, and I can't see our mother being like, yes, because she's the one who would do the decorating.
She has to decorate it. She's a 5-foot tall woman.
Yeah, she's
didn't-
tiny.
To be fair, it didn't look that tall on the lot
No,
No,
it didn't.
sure. But then
because it was surrounded by other trees.
Yeah, and then we got into the house, and it was like,
It's really tall.
oh,
How's Mom gonna get up there?
you know, thankfully she has one of those, like, extended ladders.
Yeah.
So, because she likes to climb on roofs and fix tiles herself, so she has an extended ladder, and that's what she used. But, yeah, it was pretty magical. I mean, every year is magical because Mom loves the holidays.
Yeah,
so
we
she
have a
goes
tall
above and
tree anyway most years, but
Yeah.
never 12.
beyond. The one year we had a
Never
12-foot
12
tree.
Yeah.
So if you thought the 9-foot tree was tall, just imagine.
A 12 foot.
3 extra feet more.
I mean, what gets me is the fact that they have all, like, personalized Christmas ornaments, like stuff that their parents have collected over the years. Like, I didn't see a single ornament on that tree that came from, like, a boxed set of, like, these little baubles that are on the table. Like, none of those were on this tree, and that became my goal. And now throughout the year, I, like, collect.
That, you know
Christmas
what?
ornaments.
It's not tea related, but I have to say, if we're talking about Christmas memories, that's one of my favorite Christmas memories from growing up. Was every year the 4 of us would go and we would each pick out an ornament.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, we would always get, like, you know, throughout the month, like, if we went to Disney, we'd get an ornament.
Yeah.
Or if we went somewhere, you know, but, like, there was always at least one designated evening where the 4 of us would go out, we'd go to dinner, we'd go to, like, the Hallmark store, and we would pick an ornament for the tree that
The
year.
Hallmark store.
I love a
forgot
Hallmark store to
about
shop.
that store.
There's actually one near me. But
So cute.
so that's actually one of my favorite Christmas memories, is doing that. Because I think it's just nice, because I can look at certain ornaments and, like, I remember what, like, year that's from.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know,
attached to a memory and stuff.
But what's really cute is our mom loves mice. So she has a little mice ornament, but she's a big tea person. But they're like cutesy little mices.
Okay.
Like, you know, the Hallmark collection ones, so they look adorable. But she loves to collect mice ornaments. And she gets them.
We listen and we don't judge.
Exactly. She
Not
gets them
the
every
TikTok
year.
sound.
And a lot of them are tea themed. So she has a ton of little tea mice ornaments all over our tree with like there's ones having little teacups and they're just like sitting sipping together, or like my favorite one is this little chubby mouse and he has like a plate of cookies and a teacup and he's eating half of the cookies and it's really cute.
That's cute.
But
There's this one doing her
nails.
nails.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or there was a really cute mother-daughter one that, like, our dad had bought her, I think, a year into me being around. And it's the mom at the, like, you clip them onto the tree. And so the mom goes on top and the daughter, like, goes a little lower. And the mom she's holding a tea bag. And so it looks like she's putting a tea bag in her daughter's teacup. And it's a little mom and daughter mouse set. And it's really cute. So that one's a really cute one. So yeah, there's a touch of tea on our Christmas tree to actually a pretty big extent. There's quite a few tea ornaments on our Christmas tree now.
I have a question.
What's the question?
I just had a memory.
Oh.
From the vaults.
Because I want you guys to talk about basically the first few videos that you made for the channel, which were actually Christmas videos.
Yes, they were.
Yes.
And I have a core memory. I'll have to see if we can find a clip of it.
Oh boy.
Of
Why am I nervous?
Bianca. To be fair to Bianca, she wasn't like drunk. I think you played it up for the video too. But it was the three of us were basically tasting and drinking one of the ciders or something you guys had made with tea. Mm-hmm. And it was really strong. And there's a hilarious video of you like calling someone close to you being like, can you come pick me up?
Oh my god, I remember that.
And in the background there's actually, I'm pretty sure you can see the Christmas decorations.
I think so. I remember that. And, you know, the funny thing is that we filmed that in, like, July.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I think I'm wearing, like, a coat in that one because we were trying to, like, play it up, like, as if it's cold outside.
Yes.
We sprinkled fake snow on the two of you.
Fake snow.
So that was actually in our first Christmas video last year where we decorated a little mini Christmas tree. We named him, I don't remember if it was Stefan or Steven.
It went back and forth between the two.
And we named it. And we decorated it, but the funny thing is the intro where we both were in like huge winter coats and we had like the fake snow in our hands. And
oh my god, that fake snow was pissing me off.
We walked in and we went.
And the thing is that we couldn't even sweep it up properly.
No,
because it would just get stuck to the broom, like the bottom of the broom.
The static cling for some reason.
Oh my god. And when Siobhán was taking out the decorations for here, it fell and I had like PTSD.
Yeah.
Triggered me.
But that was funny because it's just like, it was in our hair and we're just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the entirety of that video, there was snow left on your jackets and your hair.
Yeah.
Because I had you open it with the two of you throwing it up in the air.
Yeah, I think I showered and there was still fake
the
snow
magic of Christmas in your hair.
No, the magic of Christmas.
I came home that day and there was just like snow falling off of me. I'm like, I thought I got this off of my coat.
I had to like really like do all of this and then showered and
my husband was not happy. He was like, why is there little white pieces all over the apartment? And I was like,
it's the magic of Christmas. In July.
Yeah.
Because you shot it in July.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was hot outside that day, too.
Yeah.
It was hot out that day, yeah. But so we decorated a Christmas tree. We sampled all three of Trotto's Christmas teas, which are to die for. If you haven't tried them, what are you waiting for?
Get them. Get the teas. They're so good. We have 3. We have Oak Christmas Tree, Gingerbread Cookie, and Peppermint Bark.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Oak Christmas Tree and Gingerbread Cookie are both black tea bases. And Peppermint Bark, I believe, is a green rooibos.
Yes.
And which one of those did you guys have at the tea room recently?
We had Gingerbread Cookie and I think Oak Christmas Tree. So the one that we didn't sample was Peppermint Bark.
Yeah.
Which is honestly like a really yummy chocolate mint.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like a great dessert option, I feel like, this time of year.
Really yummy.
Which, that's what I did last year when I threw that Christmas tea you came to. I started us off with the 2 black teas.
Yeah.
I served all 3 at my Christmas tea because I was like, why not? Like, I have them.
Yeah.
Might as well.
It was great.
So I
That's very Chado of you, giving more options.
Yeah. Come on, you gotta have options. I love having options, okay? I love it. So I did gingerbread cookie and oat Christmas tree. I don't remember in what order, but maybe I think I started with oat Christmas tree. But I kind of like treated it as like little segues and little segments, and then we ended it with peppermint bark because it's very desserty.
Very put together. Like, now we'll be starting with this, now we're moving on to this, now we'll be finishing with this.
Yeah, I had a little spiel for everything. I was like, these are our sandwiches.
I thought it was funny how she was giving us the spiel.
You specifically.
Yeah, when...
You know it, but we had guests there who didn't, so...
That's true. And I was impressed, so I want you to know that you impressed me.
Thank you.
And... Yeah, I was very impressed. I was like, okay.
Maybe we'll bring it back next year. This year I'm moving.
Yeah.
Right
again.
Around the holidays. So I just tend to have really bad timing with the holidays and big life moments. But
I think next year would be fun if you and Bianca did a video of the 2 of you making a whole Christmas tea.
That would be cute.
Why don't we do a joint Christmas tea next year?
Would be adorable.
I'll come over early and we can invite a couple of friends and stuff.
That would be really cute.
And we'll just do it together.
And we'll showcase.
Yeah, and then...
You can see the chaos of you 2 trying to get everything prepared and all set.
And then me just, like, kind of getting drunk in the background. But let's be real.
It's just me being like, where's Bianca? And you just cue to her. And
it's just
she's
in
like...
the bar at your house. Like, I'm making a drink. You want? I'm like, no, I'm busy. What are you doing? Like, why are you getting drunk while I'm trying to make finger sandwiches? Excuse me.
Though I do, now that we're all of legal drinking age, we didn't do this when we were minors, but I do also start off all of my Christmas teas with a glass of Prosecco.
Yes, and you did do that.
I think last year, though, I think I made a Prosecco cocktail, actually.
I think
and
so.
I used oat Christmas tree in it. It was like a tea-based cocktail.
Yeah.
Which actually, I think we made that one on the channel.
If anyone in the comments below wants to... like, put any lifestyle ideas that you would like to see Siobhán and Bianca do with Chado tea.
Mm-hmm. Let us know.
They'd be up for any type of video.
Let us know.
Appropriate videos.
We were both like, yeah.
We're in sync.
Okay. Enough.
That was not even intentional.
Enough!
And neither was the first one, but...
I hang out with you too much. It's too much.
The light just turned on by itself.
Which light?
In that office.
I thought the thing is always on.
No, it was off.
Okay, anyway.
It's a Christmas ghost.
Oh my god, it's
miracle.
just like Scrooge.
Do you want a fun fact?
Yeah.
So Christmas time traditionally is actually just as spooky as Halloween.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of the stuff that has to do with this holiday, like a lot of it goes back to like ghost stories.
Oh. And like the winter solstice.
Isn't that no, not that far. I'm going to like Victorians because the Victorians are the ones who really popularized and commercialized what we know as Christmas today. And the Victorians were spooky.
They were. They loved a good ghost story.
Send me some info.
Well, the first depiction of a tree being decorated, because it was very popular in Germany to do, was actually Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. And it's a illustration of the Queen and the Prince and their children all around a Christmas tree decorating it. And that was, they say that that's like the first really like
modern
publicized modernized like depiction of commercializing Christmas. So when people are like, oh, it's just only within the last 50 years that Christmas has been commercialized. Nope. You can put that one on Queen Victoria,
because she was like such a big influence. It influenced all the other like British to be like, oh my god, she's doing that, we should put trees in our house.
Yeah. With real flame.
Yeah, with real candles on the tree.
Don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea, but you know.
It's the Victorians. I mean, they were also like heavy drug users. So.
Yeah, opium. Opium was huge.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
But yeah, so I served all 3 of those teas at my Christmas tea last year, and it was, I think having a different tea offering for each course is kind of nice because you can talk about like food pairing.
It is nice.
Plus it also just adds like a little extra element, I think, instead of just being like, here you go, you have one tea.
Yeah.
And it's just a black tea. Like, it's a flavored, it adds to the Christmas spirit, I think, of their holiday flavor.
For you guys, are there any specific foods that you prefer to pair with the 3 Christmas teas?
My mind automatically goes to sweets.
Same.
I think, like, something gingery, like a gingerbread scone, is really good with a gingerbread cookie. The peppermint bark with a nice chocolate cake, or something chocolatey, I think. Tastes really good.
Yeah. So last year I made my gingerbread cookies, which you had those at the tea. And I ate it. I drank that with the gingerbread cookie tea, and it was pretty spot on.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot.
I mean, it's in the name, but it worked well.
There was I think if I were to pair a savory item, I would pair savory items with the O Christmas tree.
Yes.
I think because it's got like the pink peppercorns in it and stuff, and it's a little bit like fruity, I guess.
Yeah.
I could see that going really well with like a cucumber sandwich.
I found that paired really well last year with the quiche. The mini quiche that I served. One was I think it was like a spinach and cheese quiche, and then there was a mushroom bacon quiche, and I found that so then we must have started with the O Christmas tree, because now it's coming back to me. It paired really well with the quiche, because I do remember saying eat the quiche first because they're hot. It's coming back to me now. It's like a moment like Raven, if you watch that So Raven. Okay. But yeah, I found it paired really well with the quiche, to your point of it being really, it's a nice savory pairing. I think something light and savory worked really well with that one. That was really lovely, actually. Now I'm craving O Christmas tree and mini quiche.
So what are you doing for Christmas this year?
What am I doing? Oh, okay. Well, next week we are going to Knott's at nighttime because they make it snow at nighttime, and they turn all the lights on in the ghost town. And my husband is like, I need all the gingerbread cookies, so we'll be on a gingerbread cookie hunt. Because that's his favorite to eat this time of the year. Yeah, it is really cute. If you haven't been, you should go, but go in the evening because that's when it's really magical.
Yeah.
And then I think we're gonna go have a little afternoon cocktail and apps at the country club, and just go and kind of have a little relaxed Christmas, like, little cocktails and.
That's so cute. Yeah. Why do you make it sound so adorable?
Well, if you were here, look what you could be doing.
Yeah. You'd be gone.
So, she's actually going on a trip to where? Somewhere amazing.
Yeah.
I know why. You're like, wait a minute. Why don't I
want what we don't have, right?
But yeah, so that's what we're doing. And then Christmas Eve, we're going to my parents, and we'll have some friends coming over there of my parents. And then Christmas Day, we just relax, and we spend the night at my parents on Christmas Eve. So we have a couple of things planned, and then I move on your birthday.
That's right. Yeah.
So, but yeah. Yes. So I want to hear about yours though, because yours is more exciting.
I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I do know I'm going to a ton of tea places, because I am going to Taiwan and Korea. So I'm excited because it's my birthday, my boyfriend's birthday, my cousin's birthday, she lives in Taiwan right now, and her daughter's birthday. So during the time period that we're going to be gone. So we have 4 birthdays to celebrate and Christmas. Her daughter, my niece, her birthday's actually on Christmas. So sorry, Jesus, I'm celebrating my niece.
That's okay. He would want
the rest of the world is going to be celebrating you.
I don't think he really celebrated his own birthday anyway.
I don't think he celebrated his birthday. But
ancient times. You were too busy trying to survive and not die,
I agree. Yeah. I don't think birthdays were a big deal.
Like if you made it to the birthday, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna be celebrating my little niece, her birthday. And my cousin's birthday is the Christmas Eve. So
so they're
one day apart. And then my birthday's on the 29th. So I'm going to be doing a lot of tea tastings in Taiwan. Taiwan, if you don't know, is really popular for their oolongs, and they have a ton of like tea rooms like that are trendy and some that are very traditional, and Taiwanese oolongs are the most delicious oolongs. We have a couple on Chado's website. So good.
Yeah.
So I will be having a tea-filled Christmas, which I'm upset about because I decorated my house for Christmas, but I'm not even going to be here. So that's why I decorated my house November 1st, so I could enjoy.
And you get to come home to that.
Yeah, and I get
Which
to
is
come home
nice.
to it, and I'm going to keep my Christmas decorations up until February 1st because I
You
put a lot of
can.
work into
Because
that
you can.
freaking tree. It's cutie, and I've been collecting like I said, I've been collecting ornaments throughout the year, and I'm starting a collection of teapot ornaments. So I have
Adorable.
2 right now. So if you guys know where to find teapot ornaments, also put that down in the comments because I want more.
Well, when we went to the Huntington Gardens,
That's where we got one.
yeah, I got my mom
Yeah.
one because she collects teapot ornaments as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know where you might find some is if you go to like a British grocer this time of the year.
That's true. Actually, so another plan that I have is next weekend I want to go to the LA Christmas market, which is supposed to mimic like European Christmas markets.
Yeah, I've heard very mixed reviews.
I've heard really good things about it.
Really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I've
Where
heard
is it?
really, really good things.
It's in LA.
No,
I saw,
Siobhán.
I saw a TikTok about it.
That doesn't narrow it down, Siobhán. It's in LA. That doesn't help
I don't
me at all.
remember
I
off the top of my
forgot
head
exactly
where.
where
It's like
it
the
is.
city
Okay.
of LA. It's not like when we say LA that it's like it could be anywhere within LA County. It's
Yeah.
like within the heart of the city. And
I mean, like, there's set buildings, there's set streets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanna
not sure.
say that if you're familiar with this smorgasbord
Mm-hmm.
event that happens
Yeah.
every week, I think it's there, which is a nice little area.
I'll
but
send
I've
you the
heard that
TikTok I
it's-
saw
Yeah.
because it had like things that you should do there and
And things that are
to
not
pass.
worth the time.
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect.
So I'll
Send
send
me
it
that.
to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going next weekend.
Yeah.
We weren't invited.
so.
That's crazy.
Well, if you guys want to come,
We have
actually, like in all
plans next
seriousness, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have on
We
the
have the
14th?
family party on the 14th.
Me skipping it to go to the Christmas market with Bianca.
We're like,
Well,
where's Alana? And I'm like,
So now next weekend, my friend, it's sweet. She blocked off the entire weekend because she's like, you're not gonna be here for your birthday, so let's do whatever you want this weekend for your birthday. I thought that was really sweet. So if you guys wanted to, if you do, or, if it works out, come. We'll be going one of those days on the weekend. Or something.
I'll send you that TikTok I
Yeah,
found though, so
send me
you
the
know.
TikTok. Yeah.
Because they were like, there's some stuff you have to do, and then they were like, there's some stuff where it's like, it is not worth your money.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, there was one of them, it was like a $22 drink, and they were like, it's not
Oh,
worth it.
yeah,
But
no, I
people
think-
are like, you have to do it because it's part of a traditional Christmas market, but they were like, don't, because
Oh,
it's
is
a
it like
waste.
what, mulled wine or something?
Yes, they said it was like one of the worst they've ever had.
Oh.
So I'll send
I mean,
it to you.
it's typically, honestly, like I've had that in Europe,
Yeah.
and it wasn't great there either.
Yeah.
But also, I just think maybe I wasn't a fan, and I think that whoever.
It's a very like particular taste.
Yeah, I think it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Like, but I wouldn't go. I probably wouldn't get it anyway because.
Yeah.
But.
That's me fun. Okay, so I have a request though.
Mhm.
You need to write a blog about what you do.
Oh
in Taiwan.
yes, I
Yeah.
will try to do. I'll definitely do a blog. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do like some TikToks and stuff. So I'll send
Yeah.
videos, and you can.
I'll do all the
Yeah.
the behind the scenes.
Just do the,
We'll have to have part of an episode where we talk about it.
you know what I'd just love to do? I'd love to just stick a GoPro on her.
Just like stick it on our head.
You know
Bring
what?
stuff back for us to try. And
I
while we're
will.
talking about it, we can try it.
I will. I absolutely will. I
cute.
think that'd be great. Also for the YouTube channel, which, guys, if you're not following our YouTube channel, do so because we have like fun videos and recipes and stuff. But
it's just TeaVendor, TeaVendor.
Mhm.
All of our Trado content is on the TeaVendor account because that is our sister company. So check it out. But circling back to when you mentioned the Taiwanese oolong,
Uh-huh.
so I think I mentioned this to you, but I want to talk about it because it's tea related and food pairing related. It's not Christmas related, but it was such a great experience that I want to mention it. So I they opened up a Din Tai Fung in downtown Disney.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
And so my husband and I, we went with one of my best friends, Erica, and her husband, Ryan. And we went for my birthday. And it was my first time there. And they actually have a very quite extensive like tea
They
list,
do.
which I was very impressed by. It actually had a fantastic, I think it was an old fashioned using an oolong.
Yeah.
Which was nice. I couldn't taste the oolong as much.
No, I've tried that one as well. You can't taste.
If you like an old fashioned, it was a decent old fashioned actually. I was actually pleasantly surprised. But something that I did was I ordered a toasted Taiwanese oolong.
Yeah.
And I had that with the dumplings. And it came over, and it was probably one of the best beverage and food pairings that I've ever had. And it was hot. It was served hot. The tea was served hot. And the toasted oolong went so nicely with the flavors of like the pork and the chicken and the fish and stuff of the dumplings. So if you ever go for dim sum, whether it's in Tai Fung or a mom and pop place, and you see a Taiwanese oolong on the menu, definitely order it because it pairs great really well pairing
with savory foods.
Yeah.
I've actually, funny story, I've actually tried a Taiwanese oolong that tasted like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm not even lying. There was no sweetener, no milk, nothing. It was just straight hot Taiwanese
That's
oolong.
quite Christmassy too, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, and it tastes, so you never know like what you're gonna get, but you'll get like really awesome flavors with Taiwanese oolong. So stay tuned for when I come back, because I will have stories for you
to tell,
and I'll be talking about my travels. All right, guys. Well, that's it for us. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Merry Christmas.
You just had to throw it in there.
I did.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
You were supposed to say Merry Christmas, Ron.
Oh, I was? Okay.
I'm not even a Harry Potter person, and I knew that. Oh my god.
I was trying to wrap this up. Merry Christmas, Ron.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Happy Christmas. Yeah, okay.
Because they would say Happy Christmas.
Yeah. Actually, no, in the movie they say Mary.
Yeah, I wonder if they dubbed that for the American
audience.
There are
different, they did two versions. Because one they say Philosopher's Stone, and the other they say Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. Sidetracked. Thanks for listening, guys.
Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a great holiday season.
Bye.
Bye.